Welcome to No Longer Conformed. I'm Erik Garthe, and we are studying Ministry with Jesus, Bible bits from Luke. In this session, we'll be looking at Luke chapter 7, verses 1 through 10. Get Jesus' attention. In the Bible, there were a few who were able to get Jesus to stop and pay attention. The most notable of them was a Roman centurion. In fact, that man caused Jesus to marvel, and it must be something special to cause the creator of the universe to marvel. What was it that got the Lord to stop? I wonder if it was qualities that he wants to see in all Christians. Our narrative text for this session in Luke chapter 7, verses 1 through 10, reveals an example in the centurion of what Jesus wants to see. First, the centurion's example was one of humility. Look at verses 1 through 7. Now, when he concluded all his sayings in the hearing of the people, he entered Capernaum. And a certain centurion servant who was dear to him was sick and ready to die. So when he heard about Jesus, he sent elders of the Jews to him, pleading with him to come and heal his servant. And when they came to Jesus, they begged him earnestly, saying that the one for whom he should do this was deserving, for he loves our nation and has built us a synagogue. Then Jesus went with them, and when he was already not far from the house, the centurion sent word to him, saying, Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof. Therefore, I did not even think myself worthy to come to you, but say the word, and my servant will be healed. I mean, think about this. This is a Roman centurion. He's a Gentile, and Jews do not enter the homes of Gentiles. And so he asks Jesus to heal his servant, but he knows that a Jew, particularly a Jewish leader, is not allowed to enter his home. So he asks Jesus to just say the word for his servant to be healed. I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof. I did not think even myself worthy to come to you. That, however, even considering the circumstances of the Jew and Gentile, that was an unusual characteristic of a proud Roman. Notice how he was loved by the people and how much he loved his servant. It's a demonstration of humility as he himself was a servant of others. Second, the centurion's example was one of obedience. Verse 8, for I also am a man under authority, having soldiers under me. And I say to one, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes, and to my servant, do this, and he does it. The centurion was in authority, yet under authority. And he was obedient to that authority. That insight was what caused Jesus to marvel. That insight that Jesus was under the authority of the Father, but that he had the power to tell others what to do, to tell others. He had power to do things himself. And then third, the centurion's example was one of faith. Verses 9 and 10. When Jesus heard these things, he marveled at him and turned around and said to the crowd that followed him, I say to you, I have not found such great faith, not even in Israel. And those who were sent, returning to the house, found the servant well, who had been sick. He hoped for something, his servant's healing. He hoped for what he could not see. He was 11:1. That's faith. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. We are saved by grace through faith. Ephesians 2:8-9. For by grace you've been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves is the gift of God, not of works, lest anyone should boast. How we exercise faith is of critical importance. How others see us is a testimony to our faith, and how we see ourselves is a testimony of faith. However, how Jesus sees you is the most important testimony. He wants you to operate in faith, in humility, in obedience. If you do, maybe you will cause Jesus to stop and pay attention. You have a great day.